0.2 behind the leader. 172 complete. Martin Truex out front. 52 laps into stage 130. There's the Brestry onboard camera for Austin Dillon, who pit with what he thought was a flat tire. The team said it was not, but he is 2 laps down. How about a shout out for Corey Heim? Not only is he in relief of Eric Jones, who joined us just at the start of this stage to discuss what happened to him last week at Talladega, but it's in the King's colors. It's STP is the primary sponsor, and that's no throwback scheme. That's today's paint scheme for the 43. And I just saw him down in turns 1 and 2 laps ago, running the Harry Gant route. He was right up there 1 or 2 feet from the wall. He's having a great day.
And found some speed up there. Deep into that last run, he passed several cars right there at the end. Obviously made a little bit of a mistake and slid through the box. But I think he can still, we talked about it, Kevin, I think a top 20 run would be fantastic for him in his debut here, and I think it's still on the table for him.
Well, that's about where that car runs, right? 15th to 20th, and I think first day, first Cup race, tough racetrack, running all the laps. Right now he's still on the lead lap, and just really understanding what this is all about is important.
That group of drivers, 3 of them are champions. First start here.
Making the pass there on Michael McDowell, who is 1 lap down. And let's get an update on the 43 from Jamie.
Yeah, what a day it's been for Corey Heim. There's so many things he's learning. The good news for him, though, he is the relief driver for 2311 and Legacy Motor Club. He's in the shop every week. He knows all these guys, so it's not a shock to him to come in and have to learn all these new faces. He told me it's his goal just to run every lap, like you said, Kevin. Just learn as much as he can. They also told him that you are our driver. As long as Eric Jones is out, you are the guy. So there's a chance he'll be back in next week as well. But look at him making moves and learning every lap.
Thanks, Jamie. He's going past Corey LaJoie there, and that is for position for 25th place. Let's go back up into the top 10, and here's our pole sitter, Kyle Busch, who restarted 8th, is running 8th, but not happy.
It's terrible. I get it. We're running 8th here. 9 doing one that's a big hit. Takes with us. Take stuff for us here.
Meanwhile, Kyle Larson continues to move up. Here he is outside Tyler Reddick. This is for 3rd.
Yeah, and that 5 car has been able to make that middle groove work a little bit better than most people. So you see him around Tyler Reddick right there, but he did that in the middle lane, not having to be all the way at the bottom or all the way at the top, and I view that as a good thing.
All right, we're 6 laps or so away from green flag pit stop, so good time to step aside and go side by side with Martin Truex out front and over.
Free this last run. Needs some front turn now. This run a little tight. Jamie.
Kyle Larson made his stop. They made 4 tire adjustment. Balance pretty good for Kyle Larson as they continue to work.
Byron's car fell off the jack right there, Kev.
Yeah, there was no left front tire on that car, and it was sitting on the ground.
Big mistake. This is a stop that'll hurt you. It'll cost you big on a green flag stop. Cannot afford to make mistakes.
We talk about it every week, and this pit road is as easy as any pit road to make mistakes, but these pit crew guys are right on that edge with these 9-second pit stops.
Now, Ryan Blaney cycled through to the lead. He and Kyle Busch now on pit road. Ty Gibbs.
This is when you This is when you don't want to have a speeding penalty. This is when you don't want to have those guy over the wall too soon and have to come back to pit road, because you will lose more time and probably a lap or 2 on pit road trying to make that correction of the penalty.
So holding out are Corey LaJoie and Daniel Suarez. They were at the tail end of the lead lap, and they are staying out, trying to catch a caution and trying to stretch this green flag run.
Well, one thing I noticed on that stop, Kevin, that 5 car's in front of the 19, your leader.
I
Pitted a
told
little
you
bit
Larson
earlier.
coming.
Don't know about the stop itself.
Larson's got the best
but
car.
he definitely took advantage of that green flag stop. If it cycles, as long as it cycles, that'll be your leader.
So we know from the early long green flag run that these teams should be able to go 73 laps. That means that LaJoie would not have to pit until lap 195, 197 or so, but losing a lot of time in doing this. So he enters turn 3 with a 24-second lead on Kyle